Welcome back to our channel, your one-stop destination for all the juiciest celebrity gossip and Hollywood drama. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about couples in the world, George and Amal Clooney. After celebrating 10 years of marriage, the rumor mill is buzzing with claims that George Clooney is questioning his decision to marry Amal. Is the former bachelor feeling trapped? Is their picture-perfect love story starting to crack under pressure? You don't want to miss this deep dive into their relationship, the challenges they've faced, and whether the Hollywood icon truly regrets tying the knot. But before we get started, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our celebrity scoops. Alright, let's get into it. When George Clooney and Amal Clooney got married in a lavish Venetian ceremony in 2014, fans around the world were stunned. George, the man who famously swore off marriage after his divorce in the early 90s, had finally met his match. And Amal wasn't just any match, she was a brilliant, highly respected human rights lawyer, effortlessly combining beauty and brains. For a while, the world couldn't get enough of them. George himself admitted in interviews that Amal swept him off his feet. He praised her intelligence, compassion, and sharp wit, often joking that he married way out of his league. They were the ultimate power couple, gracing magazine covers, hosting global events, and sharing glimpses of their glamorous life. But as the saying goes, all that glitters is not gold. George and Amal's relationship has always been in the public eye, and that kind of exposure can take its toll on even the strongest couples. Amal, a decorated lawyer with a high-profile career, brought a new level of sophistication to George's life. But insiders claim that this shift was more challenging for George than he initially let on. For years, George was the epitome of Hollywood cool, living a carefree bachelor lifestyle, making blockbuster films, and spending summers in his Italian villa. Marriage changed all of that. Suddenly, he found himself balancing his Hollywood career with Amal's globe-trotting humanitarian work and the constant demands of public appearances. Sources close to the couple suggest that George has struggled with being in Amal's shadow. While George is a legend in the entertainment industry, Amal's work on international cases and her influence in global politics often steal the spotlight. Some insiders say this shift has left George feeling uncertain about his place in their partnership. In 2017, George and Amal welcomed twins, Ella and Alexander, into their lives. Parenthood was a game-changer for George, who had famously declared in his bachelor days that he had no desire for kids. But life has a way of surprising us all. While George often gushes about his love for his children, parenting has reportedly been more of a challenge than he expected. Insiders claim that Amal's demanding career often leaves George juggling the bulk of the day-to-day parenting responsibilities. And while he cherishes the time with his kids, the constant balancing act has reportedly left him feeling drained. The twins, now 7 years old, are growing up in a world of immense privilege but also constant media attention. Managing this high-profile life while trying to give their children a semblance of normalcy has added more pressure to George and Amal's marriage. Rumors have swirled that George has confided in close friends about feeling stifled in his marriage. According to some reports, George has privately questioned whether he was truly ready for the lifestyle shift that came with marrying Amal. After all, the man who once reveled in his independence is now tied to a high-pressure marriage that demands constant attention. The 10th anniversary of their wedding reportedly brought many of these feelings to the forefront. Friends of the couple have hinted that George and Amal are going through a rough patch, with George feeling nostalgic for his bachelor days. But does that mean he regrets marrying Amal? Despite the rumors, George and Amal continue to present a united front in public. In recent appearances, they've been all smiles, attending events together and even celebrating milestones with close friends and family. But insiders suggest that behind the scenes, they're actively working on their marriage. Reports claim that the couple has sought marriage counseling to help navigate their differences. George, in particular, has been vocal about wanting to prioritize his relationship and family over his Hollywood commitments. He's even hinted at stepping back from acting to spend more time at home. Some critics have pointed out that while George may be feeling the weight of marriage, Amal has only flourished. From addressing the United Nations to taking on high-profile cases, Amal has cemented her place as one of the most influential women in the world. Her confidence and drive have only grown over the past decade, leading some to wonder if George feels left behind. But those close to Amal paint a different picture. They say she deeply values her marriage to George and the family they've built together. Amal reportedly recognizes the sacrifices George has made for their relationship and is equally committed to making things work. What do you think about George and Amal's marriage? Are they simply experiencing the normal ups and downs of a decade-long partnership, or is there more to the story? Let us know in the comments below, we'd love to hear your take.